Michelle Obama once said, "Every day the people I meet inspire me. Every day they make me proud, and every day they remind me just how blessed we are to live in the greatest nation on earth. Serving as your First Lady is an honor and a privilege." Now, personally, I think if we as everyday people inspire the First Lady of the United States of America, then she is worth respecting. Everyone needs someone to look up to for inspiration, and she possesses many of the qualities worth looking up to. Some of these include the fact that she is humble, family-oriented, and dedicated. Because Michelle Obama is these things, this makes her an honorable tribute. One way I see her as a humble person is the fact that instead of sending out people to do the dirty work for her, she gets right there in the mix herself. For example, according to Biography.com, she likes to personally go out and serve in the soup kitchens and also visit the homeless shelters. Considering her high ranking, she doesn't necessarily have to do this, but she chooses to. Another reason she is humble is the fact that she puts everyone else's needs before her. FirstLadies.org states that Michelle Obama cut back her personal activities so that she could be with her husband during his presidential campaign. She spent more time speaking on his behalf as well, rather than pursuing whatever she was at the time. I don't know about you, but it would be seriously difficult for me to make such a commitment like that, especially one as serious as a presidential candidacy. Since she is so humble when it comes to other people, it only makes sense that her family would come first. Nowadays, with as high as the divorce rate is, and the number of children not being properly cared for rising, it is important that we look up to people for inspiration, that they also set an example of what a good family's like. According to WhiteHouse.gov, Michelle Obama insists on raising her children herself rather than hiring a nanny or leaving them under the care of someone else. When asked to describe herself, first and foremost, she is Malia and Sasha's mother, rather than the First Lady or something else along those lines. With her, it always comes back to her family. In a way, it's nice, because in addition to her being there for her family, she's also there for the families of military men and women. And a big thing that she supports is supporting women who work, but also take care of their families. This is according to WhiteHouse.gov. She started a campaign on it called Joining Forces. Even though I consider her a humble and family-oriented person, that doesn't mean she doesn't go for what she wants. Her big cause that she supports as First Lady is reducing childhood obesity. FirstLadies.org says that in 2010, Michelle Obama launched her Let's Move campaign. But in doing that, she had to bring together the community, like doctors, educators, and parents, and I'm sure that wasn't an easy task. One of the things that I admire most about the campaign is she doesn't just lecture about reducing obesity, she enforces it herself. She instructed their personal chef at the White House to only make their meals organic. So, rather than just lecturing us on it, she gets on the action and joins right along with us. I know from personal experience that sticking to a strict diet is not easy. A person that we look up to must possess qualities worth respecting, and I believe some of those qualities include being humble, family-oriented, and being dedicated to whatever it is you do. I admire the fact that Michelle Obama doesn't necessarily lower herself, but makes herself out to be just like everyone else, instead of what she really is. And let's face it, she is the First Lady of the United States of America. Plus, anyone who can put their needs behind anyone else's and striving hard for what they want is all right in my book. Thanks.